This is our Earth. This story was written by Laura Lee Benson and illustrated by John Carrozza. This is our Earth to cherish and love, to clean and protect, to take care of. See the children? So many people live on Earth, and there are more of us each year. In order for us all to live in a healthy and prosperous way, we must share and carefully protect Earth's natural resources, the air, water, land, and food supplies. From the mountains so high, with their rugged terrain, to the valleys below and the green grassy plain. Located high up in the Rocky Mountains, the Continental Divide is the imaginary line that separates eastern rivers from western rivers. Eastern rivers flow into the Atlantic Ocean or the Gulf of Mexico. Western rivers flow into the Pacific Ocean. No rivers cross the Continental Divide. Can you see the buffaloes? I'm sorry, those aren't buffaloes, those are bears. I wasn't using my eyes, was I? Oh, look who's over here. From the tall wooded forests with their towering trees, people benefit from trees in many important ways. Their leaves make oxygen that is a vital ingredient in the air we breathe. The leaves also provide cool shade on hot summer days. Trees play another important role. Paper is made from trees, and many other things too. To the fish, whales, and dolphins that live in the seas, all animals breathe. Like human beings, whales and dolphins have lungs, so they must come to the water's surface to breathe air. Fish breathe underwater by using gills to filter oxygen from the water. Look at that whale. So big. Isn't it kind of neat that this story is talking about all the things we've been learning about? From the deserts of sand, where the tall cactus grow, deserts are dry. They receive less than 10 inches of rain per year. That's not a lot at all. We may think of deserts as vast stretches of land covered by sand. The majority of the world's deserts are not carpets of sand, but are covered with gravel, stones, and scattered boulders. Such a beautiful place. To the cold Arctic North with its glaciers and snow. The largest glacier on Earth covers an area of land bigger than the United States. The glacier blankets Antarctica, the continent that lies at the Earth's south pole. The ice and snow are so deep that only the mountaintops are not covered by the mighty glacier. Do you see this group of huskies? They're pulling somebody. From the rainforest where the wild parrots calls, near the swift-flowing rivers and lush waterfalls. I heard some rhyming, did you? The greatest variety of plants and animals found anywhere on Earth is in the rainforest. Living conditions are ideal for plants and animals because there's an abundance of sunlight, rain, and food. Rainforests receive 160 to 400 inches of rain per year. Do you remember how much a rain was in the desert? Only 10 inches. They get a lot more in the rainforest. Bet it helps all those plants and animals and trees. To the wide open prairies where elk can be found and thousands of prairie dogs that live underground. The prairie is sometimes described as a sea of grass. There are more grasses than any other form of plant life on the rolling prairie lands. Big blue stem is the species of prairie grass that grows 6 feet tall. That's taller than me. That's taller than most people. See, those are prairie dogs coming out of their burrow. And what do we have over here? Some elk. From the shimmering lakes where flocks of geese swim and the blue jays keep watch from a lofty tree limb. When birds fly south every year, as the weather turns cold, they follow the same flyaway paths in the sky. No one knows for certain how birds find their way, but we think they use the sun and stars and landforms like coasts, rivers, and mountains to guide them on their long journey. Beautiful. To the farms in the country where cows graze on hay. Most dairy farms have cows to produce milk, but some have buffaloes, goats, or sheep instead. One milk cow can give more than 1,000 gallons of milk per year. That's 44 glasses of milk every day. Wow. And the parks in the cities where children play. The Boston Common, a famous city park, became America's first public park in 1634. But it started out as a cow pasture. Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming was the world's first national park, and it was established in 1872. I know you guys are missing going to the park. I hope you're getting outside to play. So take a good look, and I think you will find. Look closely at sand. It really is tiny pieces of rock. Most sand is light brown, but there is white sand in Florida and green sand in Hawaii. In other places, you can find beaches that have black volcanic sand. So beautiful. This beautiful earth is one of a kind. The earth has many natural wonders, such as the Grand Canyon in Arizona. At one place, the Grand Canyon is 5,500 feet deep. Remember, we've been talking about measurement? That is deep enough to hold the world's 4 tallest buildings stacked on top of one another. Wow. I hope to make it there someday. Let's do our share to lend a hand to preserve all we have in this wonderful land. Each of us must help in our own way each day to keep the land we live on clean and beautiful. Please throw litter in the trash can. Whenever possible, recycle glass, paper, metal, and plastic. Learn what else you can do to help. Do any of you recycle at home or help with the garbage? This little boy is helping by planting some new trees. This is our earth to cherish and love, to clean and protect from below and above. Seen from outer space, Earth looks blue and white. The blue is the ocean, water, and the white swirls of clouds. How beautiful and wonderful this place we call home. Let's share it and take care of it. Together, we will protect Earth from harm. It's up to you and me to work together to take care of our beautiful Earth so that one day your children can enjoy this beautiful place along with their children and generations after.